Now, maybe you're thinking to yourself, hey, what's the big deal anyway? There was pornography 30, 40, 50 years. There's been pornography throughout history. Why do people like Jason on this Soulfire channel make such a big deal out about pornography? Well, I want to answer in this video one of the most common objections I hear, which is what's the big deal today? And we're going to look at what are some specific differences in pornography today than what maybe children would be exposed to 30, 40 years ago. And I'm going to analyze a study that was commissioned in the UK and how the political leaders in the UK were willing to make significant moves to ban pornography as a result of what they found. Well, this is Jason for Soulfire. Here on this channel, we want to offer gospel hope for a porn-filled world. And I want to remind you that living in sexual integrity is possible. Now, it's not easy, but it is possible. In this short video, it's an excerpt from a discipleship workshop that I gave recently. So be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments section, whether or not what they found in the UK is something that we should be moved to have our political leaders move to ban pornography. Now, if you're older than 40 or 50 in the room, perhaps you're saying, hey, listen, we had pornography back in my day. What's the big deal? Nothing's really different. Well, one of the things I typically talk about is that realistically, this is not your grandfather's porn. A number of years ago, the UK commissioned a study where they wanted to try to understand what sort of content the children in the UK were being exposed to online. And they commissioned this survey and they sent it out to thousands of young children, and they listed some of the most heinous and deviant sex acts that are imaginable throughout the entire world today. And they asked their kids if they had ever seen such content online. And by and large, these children said, of course we've seen these things dozens of times on the internet. Now, the UK is not really a place known for incredible morality, but even the political leaders in the UK, when they saw the results of this survey, were so disgusted that they were moved to action, and they actually sought to make pornography itself illegal unless the user opted in. So what they wanted to do is take every internet service provider and have them block pornography by default unless that customer actually physically came down to the office and said, I want you to unlock adult content. Now, spoiler alert for that result from UK, it actually failed. They found that it was incredibly difficult to block pornography. Pornography has its tentacles in every corner of the internet, and they actually weren't able to accomplish it. But the point would be this: 30 to 40 years ago, before the internet, when young children were exposed to pornography, they would perhaps be exposed to a magazine. But now they're getting graphic, high-definition content of some of the most heinous things throughout the entire world, and they're seeing them by and large on the internet. It's not your grandfather's porn. Magazines to internet pornography is as different as night and day. And you see, this is a big deal because what these children are messing with is they are experiencing one of the most addictive forces in the entire world, and they're getting the hooks of addiction into their lives and into their soul at a very young age. And one of the problems with that is that pornography actually functions like a drug. It becomes an addiction, and you begin to go to this drug to medicate all negative emotions that you have in your life. All right, so what do you think? Should our political leaders move to ban or take political action against pornography? Definitely let me know in the comments section. And let me challenge you to check out my other video on 4 reasons why pornography functions like a drug. And Michael Cusick, in his book Surfing for God, refers to internet pornography as the perfect addiction. Like this video if it was helpful. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. This is Jason for Soulfire, reminding you that living in sexual integrity is possible. I'll catch you in the next one.